after getting paid for saying that Suge Knight has a STD, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. now attempts to apologize. But some things there's just no coming back from. I think this is one of them. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Life is like cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And like I always say, if you want to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and click on what appears to be that little bell notification right below this video. I'm going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie Wright Jr., or as I call him, because he's called me names and broke the agreement that we had after suing me frivolously, fraudulently, for something that I did not do. I call him Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. because, as he confirmed, he is an informant, and he says he works for the FBI, and he informs on crooked mayors and niggas that he doesn't like. You can see my prior videos where I show you the actual video, or I play the audio where he says that information. But I'm gonna move into another despicable act, if you will, and I'm gonna show you a pattern of what it is. You know, once again, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. and Gullible John, once again are disparaging people's name. As I screenshotted it, and as you can see right here, you know, here it is, and where it has Reggie makes a video of him laughing and joyously celebrating the fact in the title, and John, Gullible John, is hurt because Suge said that he never met John and John didn't know him. Despite doing work with Reggie when Suge was incarcerated, Suge spoke the truth on that matter. But Reggie went on to say, and it's through Reggie's or alleged knowledge about Suge's medical condition, if any. In the title says, Suge Knight has herpes. Maya was celibate for years because of him. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes one must exercise restraint. But it seems that, like I said, after Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. frivolously sued me for copyright infringement and defamation of all things. Can you see that, for calling him Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. and actually offering the proof of what he said he was, of what he had confirmed to be on the dossier, right? And also through videos. And he said, yeah, I work with the FBI. I inform on crooked mayors and niggas that I don't like. So he's a self-confirmed informant, if you will. There's no doubt about it. But this right here, this is 3 degrees below the belt. When you talk about another man's condition or their medical condition, to be perfectly honest. And then only then, after one has 40,000 views off of a disparaging accusation, defamatory accusation, if you will, and saying this, then after that, he comes with this. Reggie Wright, I apologize, Suge. You let others come between us, but I'll hold off for now. Hold off on what? You've already said that the man has an STD and he was responsible allegedly he was responsible for something about Maya being celibate, when you don't know that. He's grabbing on to straws, hopefully trying to act as if he can divulge information to the public that's just unbecoming. Grown-ass men don't think that's sexy. Grown-ass women don't think that's sexy. Or should I say grown-ass men don't think that that's gangster, but he's not that, right? Like I said once before, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. is the guy who failed Suge Knight in Las Vegas. He is the reason, among other things, in security being the first line of defense, he is the reason that Tupac was shot that night. Because he pulled the security off of Tupac. This is a well-known fact. He admitted it. He admitted it. He admitted to pulling the security off of Tupac on September 7th, 1996. Not only did he admit that, not only did he admit pulling the security off of him, but when Suge Knight told him to send 5 more security guards, and I'm going to keep on saying it, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. refused. He sabotaged the security for Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight on that fatal night because Tupac had fired him on August 27th, 1996, just a few weeks before, as his personal security, not the security that works for Death Row. So when I said when Suge called him and say, hey, send 5 more security guards for Tupac, Reggie was supposed to do that. He didn't do it. So now, after all of this has happened, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. and Gullible John have now began to attack Suge Knight because Suge Knight went over on Breakbeat Media with Dave Mays and exposed the fact of what I was trying to tell you guys a long time ago. Reggie didn't run Death Row. Reggie was just security. And Suge Knight confirmed those things. Tupac wasn't really signed to Death Row. Suge Knight confirmed those things that I was trying to tell you. But people tried to ride the bandwagon, and from that perspective in riding the bandwagon, what they tried to do was they tried to side with Reggie because it looked like he knew what he was talking about, when in fact he didn't. So now, as you can see, now here comes the personal attack because Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. is hurt about the fact that he's been exposed. Just a few weeks ago, you didn't think that I'd let Whack 100 bail out Keefy D, did you? That's what he was saying. Now he put up a post, Keefy D will make bail. Which one is it? Which one is it? But like I said, when we take a look at this here, this is just as low as you can go. When we talk about this, you want to get views, you do this. Suge Knight has herpes. Maya was celibate for years because of him, right? Laughing and joking, And then after, he gets the views off of that video, then he comes back with this video. Reggie Wright, I apologize, Suge. You let others come between us. Totally absolving himself of any responsibility as far as the things that he said. Suge let other people come between y'all? Ever since Suge been in jail, Reggie's been talking about Suge. Reggie's been talking about how he ran Death Row, how he did this, how he did that. And I showed you guys that he didn't run Death Row. Miss Chalet did. Despite people over there trying to get a check, trying to side up to get a check, playing nice because it looked like somebody, you know what I mean? The optics were that it looked like he was in charge, but Miss Chalet was in charge. And Suge said that. And Reggie's mad because he was exposed. And so he goes just this low against a man's personal health. That's the lowest you can go, man. Him and Keefy D was going at it. He was talking about Keefy D having cancer. I don't care how much you have. you hate Keefy D or whatever, you don't talk about no man like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever his situation and dealing with the Tupac situation, Keefy D put himself in that situation, but you don't go as low as to talk about a man's health when he's suffering. You don't kick him when he's down like that. You can feel a certain kind of way, but you don't go and try to monetize and try to capitalize off of something like that. That's just outright wrong. And if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Because at the end of the day, like I said, once again, once Reggie sued me, once he frivolously sued me, because what he thought was, he tried to get in front of it because he knew what he was doing was defamatory. So he tried to file a little fake fraudulent lawsuit against me. But as you can see, once again, who the real defamer is. And it's Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. The self-confessed confidential informant. You understand what I'm saying? And I only tried to bring the truth, but like I said, I just had to comment on this. I want to be able to, after being in his purview for a minute, and him calling me names, never even met me, don't know me, because I was on the Art of Dialogue and we was really giving out the truthful and factual information, and he was supposed to be the guy who knew, who was aware, right? He wasn't. He was lying the whole time. So much so, he failed Suge Knight. He's a failed police officer, a failed drug dealer, a failed money launderer. He failed at all of those things. The only thing that it appears that he's winning at is how to defame people and how to tell lies. He's a masterful lie teller. And we don't know anything about Suge's health. Like I said, if anybody dealing with any kind of health issues, man, some things are just, off limits, if you will. For real, men, we know, come on, look, man. Yeah, you feel the way you feel, but, that can only bring nothing but bad karma to one when one, if they believe in Jesus Christ like he's over there professing. You know what I mean? He's over there pandering, asking people for money for his birthday. You a grown-ass man. What grown-ass men get on YouTube and ask people for money for their birthday? Somebody who continually calls other people broke and say they don't have any money, and then tries to manipulate and say, yeah, they wanted to get on here and laugh at me last year when I was asking for money. I ain't gonna do it this year, but the reason why I ain't doing it this year, because I would do it if y'all asked me for money. Who was y'all? The 100 and some thousand, or if they are really 100 and some thousand subscribers you got, you're hoping to get $1 from every one of them? Because I really don't need the money. Well, why even ask? Because you need the money. You see, it's the old bait and switch, manipulation 8.5-706. We know the game, but like I said, once again, in the same thing, in him coming thinking that, he was going to get some money from me by filing a frivolous lawsuit, there was no money exchanged. Nah, you ain't getting a dime from me, because I knew what he did was frivolous from the beginning. He didn't even have a copyright paper. Sued me for copyright infringement without an actual copyright paper with the Library of Congress. Amazing. So, once again, here we are. The same shenanigans. And I had to point this out. I'm going to give it to you one more time. Look at this, man. I'm going to give you the laughing and smiling. Suge has herpes. Maya was celibate for years because of him. After he gets paid off of that interview and does 40,000 views, he comes back with this. I apologize, Suge. You let others come between us, but I'll hold off for now. The damage is already done. How you going to apologize? The way one doesn't have to apologize is showing some kind of restraint. That was supposed to be your man, Suge Knight. That was the guy who put you in position when nobody would deal with you. And now that he's down, you're going to pull out the combat boots and kick the man while he's down. A damn shame. You know, like I said, once again, you know, for Suge Knight, like even for Suge Knight and all of the things he's been through, you got to understand that we all make mistakes, that we all do things that we regret, you know, and hopefully one day, you know, he'll get it right. Like we've gotten our lives right. And some of us, you know, still have yet to get our lives right. You know what I mean? But the last thing you want to be happen to you is when you down or you done made a mistake or, you know, had a little fall at somebody that you used to look out for, that you put in position, that you put food on their table, ultimately pull out the combat boots and start kicking you while you down when you've never really did that to them. Only responding in kind to the lies that they've told on you and about you. So like I said, for me, the fact that Reggie had sued me frivolously, fraudulently, hoping to get some kind of money, not gonna happen, you know, from that perspective. Like I said, because I never infringed on any of his copyrights or anything like that. Everything that I do is in the purview and in the copyright sphere, right, of fair use from the commentary perspective. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Some things are just not for the public, especially other people's business about their health. Your boy DELRAY, straight gang.